Welcome, everyone. We're live in the house. How are you guys? All right, all right. Put down the chat. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. And who did their homework yesterday? Who actually looked at some houses, huh? Some properties. And turn on your camera, guys. We do business with people who we like and trust, and we can't trust you, we can't see you. So Katie, Brenda, good to see you. Tiffany, Trish, V, Natalie. Who is excited about their future, huh? So yesterday we covered some secrets of the locations, and today we're gonna and also how to sublease the property. Today we're gonna talk about how to be able to set up to stand out, so that way you get corporate clients, and also how to tap into corporate clients as well. Okay. My team, put some heart, some like in the chat, participate. Let's get it going, guys. Everybody hear me okay, right? Good, good. Thank you. Tiffany, good. All right. So who actually did some properties yesterday? Look at their markets. I can analyze your market for you too if you actually look at your market. If not, who want to volunteer? I can look at your market. Don't miss your chance. You find the right deal in the market, it can make you 20, 30K a month, a year. And if you do 10 of them, that's 20, 30K a month. Nobody in here wanted me to analyze your market? And also put down where you're from, guys, and why are you here? Welcome, Oscar, Patricia, Patrick, Tris, 62286. There you go. Good job on taking advantage of a amazing free offer. Let me look at it for you, Trish. Okay, so for those of you who are here yesterday or have been following me, What are three things we look for when we look for an area? This is Sparta, Illinois. Is that right? Atlanta, Georgia, first time attending. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Chicago, LA. Welcome, Tiffany V. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's a small town. So right away, I can tell you it's close to St. Louis. I wouldn't do this in a small town, guys. Be straight up with you. Why we want to do it in a small town when you can do it in a big city? So if I were you, I would do it in St. Louis right here. Don't be afraid of how far it is from your home, etc. Okay, because once you set it up, it's like passive automatic income. Okay. So we have students who do it in multiple states, out of the country even. I mean, one of our best students is Ricky, who flew in from Canada, set up 5 properties, flew back home for 6 months, and he was making $18,000 a month. Okay. So you don't have to stick with your local area. This does not work in a small town. It might, but your chance of success is very small. Why do you want to take a shot at a bad chance success, Would this work in St. Louis? Absolutely. So if I were you, I would look at St. Louis right here. And what are the three H's, guys, that we talk about? Three H's. Is anybody remember in the chat? Good job, Tress. Great job. Were you here yesterday? Yes, hospital, hotels. That's one more H. Good, good. So you've been following me for a little bit. Hospital, hotels, and what? What's number three, guys? H, yeah. Triple H. Highways. Highways, okay? When two highway intersect, that's when you're gonna make money, okay? So remember that. When two highway intersect, that's when you can make the most. And then hospitals and hotels. So, and you don't want to avoid downtown and avoid like HOA regulated gated area. Avoid those because they're so strict. It's going to be a nightmare. Don't do that. I mean, with that information alone, I would save you guys years of headache and pain and also probably tens of thousands of dollars. Okay. So let's look at your area here, St. Louis. There's a ton of hospital here, which I bet is probably like downtown area. Let's look at here's another secret I feel like I want to share with you guys today is you want to go one loop outside of your thank you. One loop outside of your downtown area, okay? So one loop outside your downtown area. What does that mean? You see right here, downtown is right here, okay? One loop outside of that will be this loop right here, this van right here. This van crossing another van, another highway. So boom, right here is a spot. You see my cursor, Tris? And then right here is another spot, okay? So both of these spots are hitting two highways. Boom, zoom in. What do I see? I see Costco. I see Trader Joe's. Bam. There's a Galleria Mall here. Boom. You see? I mean, I don't know anything about St. Louis. Okay. I don't know anything about St. Louis, guys. And it took me like 2 minutes to find you the good marketplace. Okay. Boom, there's an international airport. I didn't even see that. I was just looking at where's the highways going. See where two highway intersect, that's where the money is, guys. Okay. So that's why this one, they got the airport here. And then this one, they got the Galleria Mall, which is one of the biggest, mall out there. And this also one has Costco. So any of these three area is where you should focus here. Okay, all alongside this area. Now we established that. Now we're gonna go on to Zillow. Okay. And I show you how easy this business is. It's ridiculous. I don't know why not everybody just do it. We give you guys all the everything, the script, the strategies, and then we give you guys 2 to 3 times a week coaching. Okay, for those of you who are in the elite, you're gonna be a part of. You have my personal numbers and everything. I mean, today I had a coaching call right before this, and two of my coaching clients were stuck trying to find properties. Within 1 week, I coached them, and then now they're landing properties left and right like this. That's the power of coaching, guys. That's the power of tapping into the right energy. Okay. And I asked them, what's the difference? They said, not sure what it is, but after I talked with you, I landed the properties. Okay. I'm not a magician, but it's just a transfer of confidence, transfer of energy. You guys get it? And also we were role playing, and I find out what they were not doing right, and I showed them what to do, and they did it. And both of them, I'm so proud of them. That's why I do what I do, because I see the transformation within a week. These two students were like, oh, I couldn't find any property in my area. I looked for months, for weeks, blah, blah, blah. Actually, not months, but more like for weeks. Now they just landed like 2 big clients. And it's not about what they get, it's who they become in the process, guys. Write that down. This is not what you get, it's who you become. Okay. When the more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you get the right mentorship, the right strategies. And I applaud you guys for being here. Okay, I really do. So give you guys a round of applause for being here, guys. That's the most important thing, okay? Is being in the right room, right? Being in the right room, okay? That's when it's become easy. I got an easy button. You guys should get all of this. It's become easy when you're in the right room and you learn from the right people. Okay, so monthly rent. Let's just do about 4,000. I just want to scope down. So we went 3 bedroom, 2 bath, single family home. Depending on the area, I was just up to 4,000 to see what's the area look like. This area is actually pretty cheap, guys. I mean, so the average rent when I'm looking at is only about 2,000. So that's great. So let's check out some of these properties, okay? Yeah, don't do for sale, do for rent. So you see how I analyze the whole market in a very short amount of time? You can do it too, okay? But that's not the only thing. Like, we actually help you to vet every single deal. So let's say you click on this deal. It's 4 bedroom, 3 bath. I like 4 bedroom better than 3 bedroom for obvious reason. But as long as it's competitive, it's between two highways. Let me see. Updated ranch is moving, excellent condition. You want to click on the street view as well and see what's around the neighborhood. Okay, it's got to be in a good neighborhood too. Otherwise, that's not good. This is got a really good view right here. Across the street. So we can look at zoom in a little bit closer. So that one could work. Okay, 2,500, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2 highway intersect. Boom. See, I just found you one right there. There's potential. I'm not saying it's gonna work. You gotta look in detail, but we don't have time to look too much detail here. I just want to give you guys an overview of what to look for, and then you start calling these people and see what worked for you. Okay. So there you go, Tress. I gave you $1 million idea right there. Consultation right there. You really take it by heart and go follow it. So along Highway 170 here, where it's intersect with 70, that's one area. Boom. When it's intersect another highway here, 340, that's another area. Boom. And then it intersected another 64, Route 64. Boom. You have 3 markets where you can look for your property. Okay, that you can make on average about $2,000 a month. 10 of these, you make $20,000 a month. That's it. See? Boom. All right, all right. Anybody else want to analyze your market? Okay. I do one more and then we gotta dive into some content. Okay. And guys, if you guys not taking advantage of this, why are you here really? Like you want to watch a show on Netflix? Maybe go watch a show on Netflix. Okay, because this is your chance, man. I mean, Tris, I love you, but I want to give somebody else a chance, you know? So everybody else, if I may, can I have your permission to coach you for a little bit? I once have I not once, I have many multi-billionaires mentor. One of them is currently alive. He's 80 years old. God bless him. And he's still kicking ass, taking name. He closed $2 billion company. He's on his third one. And you know what did he say? The difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is 2 things. One, the successful person recognizes an opportunity with chaos, with problem. There's no problem, only opportunities. The second thing is a successful person know the windows of opportunity is very limited, and they will seize that window opportunity. They will conquer their fear and just seize it. Okay. So keep that in mind, guys. That's from a multi-billionaire. How does this relate to this? I'm giving you guys one of the best opportunity for me to give you guys analysis for free. And Tris was the only one who took it. Okay. So everybody give Tris a hand. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. No, like seriously, Tris, that's what makes somebody successful and somebody not, you know? And you just got to seize the opportunity, guys. Like, otherwise, like, why are you here if you're not really serious about your goals, your future? You know, might as well go watch Netflix or something and be broke like everybody else. Okay. So there you go. All right, V is the second person. Leslie actually. Oh, Oscar. Okay, now everybody coming in. Okay, okay. All right, good, 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 good. There you go. See. Let's see who's the second person. I'm gonna reward action taker, man. Fast action taker. Okay. All right, Leslie, Salina, Texas. Okay. All right. So the second person was Leslie. So I'm gonna do Leslie, and that's it. That's your chance. I can't go in here. You see what I'm saying? So if you snooze, you lose, man. So good job on Leslie. Let's look at Salina. Salina, Texas, north of Dallas. It's growing like crazy. Don't ask me how I know. I only have like 10 properties out here in Dallas. But honestly, I mean, okay, so just to analyze for everybody, I already know the area like the back of my hand, but just want to let you guys know So Dallas is center right here, right? Center right here. Okay. Now,
Need a screen share.
sorry, thank you, sir. Michael Harris, give him a hand. Michael is our top advisor who's been with us for a very long time. He helps so many people to get financial freedom. So y'all be nice to him. If y'all book a call, it will be mostly be either with him or you might get lucky and get the call with me. So definitely book the consultation call. We definitely only have a few slots left. It's literally giving you guys an hour of free consultation. So back to again, take advantage of the windows of opportunity. Once the slots fill up, it's fill up, guys. Okay. We literally only have 3 to 4 slots open a day because it takes 3 to 4 hours a day to consult for free. Okay. And most of these are already take up. So we only have like literally a handful of slots left. So if you haven't booked a call already, book that call and get the free consultation. Okay. But anyway, so check this out. So the call you want to book is the link in the chat. For those who watch on my social media, you can go onto my bio and find it on my bio, the link in my bio. Okay. So check this out. If I don't know anything about Dallas, like again, like you guys said, you're looking for the city and then what, one loop outside the city, one loop. Okay. Now Dallas is a really big metroplex, so I'm gonna do 2 loop, maybe even 3 loop. You see what I'm saying? So 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 loop is fine, you know, because it's so huge. Like Dallas is like, I mean, it's ridiculously big. Like it's probably the biggest metroplex in America, Dallas and Fort Worth. But anyway, um, I say all that to say that, yeah, let's not go all the way out here, okay? Look, Salina is like the 4th loop out here, guys, the 4th loop. Why would you want to go out in the 4th loop when you can go out in the 2nd loop and the 3rd loop? You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot more, your probability of success is a lot better, okay? So I wouldn't even look at Salina, even though I know it's probably good for long-term rental, maybe, but not for midterm, not for corporate housing. If I do anything, if you want to go close to this area, I would do Frisco. Definitely Frisco. Okay. And Plano. Okay. Because it's very central. There's 2 highway intersect. There's a lot. Frisco is the next, like Dallas, Texas. So a lot of good growth there. And I feel like a giver today. So I want to show you guys another secret is when 2 big city growth, you want to go in between 2 big cities. You see how Fort Worth right here and Dallas right here? When the city expand, they're expanding rapidly, one of the top 10 in America. Where do you think they expand to? Somewhere in between Fort Worth and Dallas, you see? There's no other ways. So if you have something in between them, you're gonna be like definitely gonna be the real estate definitely gonna guarantee gonna go up in the future. It already has like tremendously. So apply this to where you are live. Between 2 big cities, guys. Look, it's Arlington, Grand Prairie, boom. And one of our students actually did 20 houses in Grand Prairie area, this area, got her financial freedom. She came to me as a friend in the beginning, working overtime, 50 hours a week, frustrated, burned out, had 2 little boys who never had time to take care of them. And within her first month, she did 4 property, making 8K a month. After 3 months, she did like 5 property, making 10K a month. After 6 months, she quit her job, making 6-figure income. And now she's making 40, 50K a month as a stay-at-home mom. And actually travel around the world, have the best time of her life. And most of her properties are in between Fort Worth and Dallas. I just gave you guys another $1 million idea right there. Is that hot? You put some like some heart in the chat if that's hot. Okay. I mean, I just gave you guys another $1 million idea right there. Okay. Boom. So there you go. So I would look at Grand Prairie. Okay. Somewhere around Arlington. I know Arlington is very hard for um, regulations for these type of like short-term rental business. But I know Grand Prairie is good. Irving is good. You know, this area right here is the hottest, best spot. This and also up here, Frisco, Plano area. Those two are the hottest spot. Okay. All right. Got some good value out of this, guys. Cool, huh? All right, cool, cool, cool. Good, good, good. Now, yeah, now everybody jumped in with the locations. But that's what teach you a good lesson now. So next time, don't hesitate, man. Don't hesitate. Just overcome your fear, see the window of opportunity and bust through it, you know, and take it. Okay. And take it, guys. So not that I don't want to help you guys, but I can't be, you know, we got to move on. We don't spend too much time on this. But this is a good lesson for everybody too, right? When you see a good opportunity, don't take it for granted and jump on it, man. Jump on it. All right. Give us the link for the free consultation. Yeah, team. Where's my team at? Pop in the link, guys. Where's the link at? Come on, guys. Wake up. Rianne, Nino, whoever. Pop in the link so people can book a call, guys. What are you guys doing? Thank you. That's the link. Click on that, book the call. Wake up. All right, everybody. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's carry on to our next topic. Is furnishing. How many here want to know how to furnish your home so that you can stand out and get corporate clients, give you 5-star raving reviews? That's what we're going to be talking about next topic. Right here, okay? And then stick to the end because I saved the best for last, is I'm going to cover how to get corporate clients. That's the hardest thing with this business. Okay. And when you figure that out, the sky is your oyster, baby. But let's cover how you set up to stand out first. Okay. And by the way, for those of you who come in late, does anybody did their homework and reach out to some landlord, you know, or at least research their properties? Put down the chat. I want to reward you guys for doing that. Okay, good. Leslie, thank you for participation. Okay. Okay, so let's move on here. Michael and my team keep an eye out in the chat and just jump in if anything I should be talking about here. All right, so let's just dive into the content. And we have a special guest, one of my best students that should be coming on here. So keep an eye out for that, Nino. Pi, right? I think she confirmed. So I want to introduce you guys to her as well. Okay, so we went over. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quickly because some people are like missed yesterday, and I want you guys to make sure you know you know what you're talking about. And plus, the people who've been through yesterday, it's good to have a review as well. Why do we do midterm rental instead of short term? Put down in the chat, you know why, okay? Because midterm, we have, instead of days, we do months for our contracts, okay? Why is that significant? Because I figured out a long time ago, I had 20-something vacation rental, and every weekend I had to deal with 20-something crazy stories. all these nightmare Airbnb stuff that you saw on the news is actually happened. Drugs, alcohol, and everything. Okay. I was like, why did I deal with this? And then I had like, you know, insurance, housing, corporate companies who actually take care of the property and stay for months. And I was like, why don't I just focus on that? Why don't I just focus on helping those people, the best clients? So write this down. Who's your ideal client you want to serve? That's the most important thing. What do you want? You know, who is your ideal client? You know, break this down to an easier thing for you to understand who you want to get married to. If you don't know, then good luck, right? But you got to know who you want. I want clients. My ideal clients are the one who stay for months, take care of the property because they are professional. They don't want to lose their job. And I don't have to clean it, maintaining it every weekend. Okay. So this is why I got midterm corporate housing, and they stay for a few months. I don't have to do much. They take care of the property. They're not gonna like do anything crazy. So that's how I'm able to get my financial freedom very fast, not just financial, but time freedom, location freedom, relationship freedom. And then the other thing I figure out is rent instead of own. Why? Because when you buy a property, you require a lot of money to start, right? And then the location is permanent unless you sell the property, okay? When you rent it, you're only paying first month rent, first month deposit. Versus when you buy, you know, you put in 20% down, okay? So instead of buying a house for, let's say you got to put 20% down and you got to put renovations, that's like 100K. With 100K, you can do like 8 of these arbitrage, renting 8 properties, furnish them, and you make 8 times the money. Do you want to make money from 1 house or 8 houses? Put down the chat with the same amount of money. It's a pretty simple questions, right? Of course, you want to make money from 8 houses. Do you want to make money, you know, 20 years from now, or you want to make money within the next few months? With traditional real estate, if you're gonna buy 8 houses and you actually like own them and like it's 100% yours, it's gonna take you like 20 years. Okay. You know, I mean, on average, people buy a rental every 2-3 months if you are really good with your money. So do the math, you know, but with renting it, we have students who do 8 properties within months, literally months. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 10 times faster, 10 times more money, and then 10 times less risk. Why? Because if it doesn't work out, all you do is move your furniture to another house next door or wherever. There's so many houses are renting. You see what I'm saying? The risk is significantly less as well because all you pay is first month rent and the deposit. So the max loss is only a few $1,000s. Whereas if you buy the property, your loss will be like rehab, down payment, foreclosure, credit score, all that mess. You see what I'm saying? Such a big mess. And do yourself a favor, guys. Do not do any rehab or fix and flip. I know some of y'all are handyman, love doing that stuff. But like Mr. Billionaire Grant Cardone said, those flippers go broke every 8 to 12 years, and developer too. Why? Because people get greedy, they over leverage, the market turn. But the biggest reason that nobody know about is the risk to reward ratio. With those type of business, your risk to reward is 1-to-1. So you got to be right 100% of the time. Whereas when you do arbitrage, your risk to reward is you're risking 1 to make 10 or maybe 20, right? Because with arbitrage, with renting somebody else to re-rent it, that's what arbitrage mean. All you're risking is first month rent, first month deposits, so maybe 5 to 10K. What you are making is like 100 to 200K in the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So you only need to be right 1 out of 10 times to break even. How many here can be right 1 out of 10 times? Any monkey can be right 1 out of 10 times, okay? Without help and without coaching and everything, we are right 9 out of 10 times for our students. If they really follow us, get the coaching, be coachable. That's why I said we don't accept everybody. We want to make sure you guys are coachable, number one, on a scale of 1 to 10, at least an 8 or 9. And then the second thing is being persistent. Number 3, being a giver, because we want a community of giver and not just taker, okay? So that's why we do arbitrage, corporate housing, midterm rental. Okay. So now you understand that what I just shared is worth a few $1,000,000 too, if you really pay attention. Now let's look at the furniture. What furniture appeal most to corporate clients? Number one, you need a dresser because these tenants staying for a few months at a time, okay? And then you need very comfortable beds and linens because most of these clients, they need sleep, okay? You need some good lighting as well, and then some pet friendly. Why? Because a lot of insurance housing, they have families with kids and dogs. Okay, so you want a fence in backyard is like a really highly recommended thing for their pets. And then maybe a dog park in the community will be great, or a playground for the kids. You know, these are what appeal to corporate housing tenants. Make sense? How much do you budget for furnishing a midterm rental? Average of 5 to 10K is enough. Okay. There's many ways you can get the good deals. Within our community, we share the best deals that you can get. Also, how you don't have to put any time in, and you can hire most of it out for really not that much to do all the work for you. Okay. Pre-owned, you can save a ton of money. Okay. So don't buy, I wouldn't buy anything new except for the mattresses. Okay. Why? Because for obvious reason, you know, and also any wooden, anything that made out of real wood, you gotta be real careful because we had bed bugs before. When I first started, we was saving money. We thought we saved money and all of that. We bought some crappy headboard that had bed bugs in it, and we ended up having to replace the entire home. Cost us about 7,000 plus refund some money. So all together cost about 10,000. It's not worth it for buying, saving a couple $100 out of, wooden stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you don't buy any pre-owned mattresses or real wood stuff, okay? But everything else you can buy pre-owned, like fake plants, sometimes sofas if they're like barely used. Anything that close to brand new or barely used, do it. And also you can get a lot of goodies from the clearance section from outlet store, and also rental furniture. There are places that rent furniture and they have inventory, okay, that they can sell for cheap. Okay, those are some of the secrets there. And if you want any more, you gotta just book a call, free consultation with our advisor, and then we can guide you to a lot more stuff. But anyway, what are the must-have amenities for corporate housing? Mirrors. Why? Because mirrors make your room look bigger. It will bring in natural sunlight, and with natural sunlight, people are more happier. Okay. Kitchenwares. A lot of good kitchenware for people who are staying for a longer time. These people want, you know, a blender, a kettle, you know, home cooking material, rice cooker. Why? Because these people are staying for months, guys. And then fake plants. Do you see the difference between like this picture with a bunch of fake plants? Do you see how homey it is? I don't know if it's real plant. It would look like it's probably fake, but it doesn't matter. You know, real plants you cannot take care of, guys. Don't buy any real plants, okay? But the fake plants make it look so homey. You see what I'm saying? And then this one has mirror, maybe they have mirror or window or something as well. So you can never have enough, you know, of fake lens and mirrors. Okay. It will make everything look so much better. And they don't even know why. Okay. They're all so cozy and feel at home. Why? Because we were meant to live in the garden, guys, in the feel like preaching here, but like Adam and Eve, we were born to live in the garden. There's a reason why we love greens, okay, even if it's fake plants. All right. This is also very important. The difference between vacationer and corporate housing is vacationer, they want to party. They want to have fun. With corporate housing, they want to have good rest, sleep, okay? So things like blackout curtains, noise reduction fan, anything to help them sleep is a winner. Also, like aromatherapy, humidifier with essential oil, okay? Maybe some tea that like help them sleep, like lavender or chamomile, you know? All these are great, especially the traveling medical professional, they have to work night shift, okay? What are the better options for furnishing midterm rental? Memory foam mattresses, guys. Okay, we have the sources. Mattresses are the biggest ripoff that people don't even know about. People pay $4,000 or $5,000 for mattresses and they don't even get good sleep. Okay, we have the sources of how you can get $200-300 mattresses that will be any $1,000s mattresses. Okay, just with our sources alone and save you guys thousands of dollars and give you guys the best review for you for this business. Okay. But that's a hint, guys. Memory foam is the key. Okay. The other thing is stainless steel equipment. Okay. Stainless steel equipment, guys. Their life is longer, shinier, make the more luxurious. Are there any specific brand or store recommended for furnishing? So yes. Okay. So to be fair with our students, they pay, you know, they pay to be coaching. So we can't give out all the secrets. We gave you a lot of it already for free. So I hope you appreciate that. You guys got any value out of that? Right. We have checklists, best practices that can save you thousands of dollars per deal. So you do 10 deals, that's like tens of thousands of dollars, you know, and you can have anything you ever need prepared for you when you enroll in our community. Okay. So we have over 100 members inside our community, and every single day, people ask questions and people respond right away. Okay. Let me share with you what our network look like, because the power of the network is in the network. Okay. So check this out. BeyondCHN.com. Okay. We've been around. We're one of the oldest coaching company, one of the largest corporate housing network in America. I was very blessed to be able to went viral on social media and really grow our network. Very grateful for that. When you click on partnership, you see we have hundreds of nationwide partners, you know, from coast to coast. from Florida to LA to New York to Chicago, everywhere. You see? So these are partners who are in our community, who are clients, who are students that we graduated them and they become partners. What this means to you is, one, you're not by yourself. When you go pitch this business to the landlord, they're going to ask you, how many have you done? Or you pitch this to a company, they're going to ask you, how many have you done? And you don't want to lie, you don't want to, you want to tell the truth, like, but if you don't have any experience, it's really hard to convince them to do business with you. But when you're part of our network, you can say, oh, I'm a part of a nationwide corporate housing network. We have done hundreds of properties over, the last 20 years combined experience, and they take you more seriously. When you agree? So that's the real secret for getting this business up and running and make you 10, 20K a month. The secret is in the network, inside the community, guys. We are much more powerful when we go to war as a team. Okay. I mean, have you ever seen anybody go to war by themselves and take on the army? You see, what's the chance of success if you're doing that? Okay. Like, slim to zero. Okay. When I go to war, man, I want to build an army behind me, 300 strong at least. Sparkton 300. What is your profession? Ho, ho, ho. Right? That's what I like. So with that, as you know, the Sparkton 300, they was able to battle tens of thousands of people because they're unified and they have a common cause, and they kick ass and take names. And that's what we do. Okay. But there you go. So that's the real secret right there. So for those of you who are like, oh, tell me the secret, tell me the secret, I just did. Okay. The secret is the power of the network. It's in the network, and you want to build an army with you when you do anything. So check this out. When I go to, or when you, even not me, when you go to a corporate client or a corporate company, you no longer, mom and pop business or do Airbnb. No, I do corporate housing. Here's my website. Here's my logo. Here's the network I belong to. So they're like, whoa, they're like, what? Y'all done hundreds of properties nationwide. You mean I can, if I have, I'm in California, but I have a corporate headquarters in Florida. You mean I can, like, you have properties over there? Yeah. And you know what you do? Once you have a lead in another state, you post into our community, say, hey, I have a hot lead. They're paying 10K a month. Who wants it? Who doesn't want that? Okay. You can partner up with them. You see, they manage their property. You just pass the lead along. You make your thousands of dollars a month and you don't have to do anything. That's the real secret right there, guys. You hear what I'm saying? We're much stronger as a team than we are individual. Okay. All right. So that's furnishing. Let's see if there's any questions. Yes. Your net worth for sure. Any questions here? Let's see. Is there any questions? Drop it down in the chat, guys. Here's your chance again. Windows opportunity. Only in the next few minutes do I look at this and then we move on. Low risk, high reward. That's right. 10x. That's true. That's right. Let's see. Party tenant, more reliable, more flexible. Oh, the good thing about this, you're not renovating anything. I see a comment with renovation, guys. Check this out. You don't have to renovate nothing. This is not a rehab. Okay. This is not a fix and flip. This is not a bull strategy. Nothing wrong with that, except it takes forever and it will cost you way more than you anticipated. It's not as easy as you see on TV. Okay. The people on TV are professional. They've been doing this for 20 years. God bless them. They know what they're doing. So unless you have 20 years contractor experience, I would not recommend rehabbing any homes. Why? Because it always takes longer than you expected. It will cost you way more than you expected. And one bad deal can cost you half, if not all, your nest egg. Prime example, I have a student that came to me recently. God bless him. He's been a multi-millionaire in real estate for 30 years. Don't you think he know what he's doing? 30 years. And guess what? He lost it all in 2 fix and flip deal, 2 rehab deal. And he has 30 years experience. How many experience do you have? Okay. So don't do that to yourself, guys. Yes. No renovating, just furnishing. So easy. So much easier, guys. You know, let somebody else do all the hard work for you. They can rehab, refinance, deal with all the lies with that contractor do. And God bless you if you're a contractor, nothing against you, but 99%, like, you know, it's really hard to, I never hear a construction company finish on time or under budget. Okay. If you are, you're in the 1% outlier, and I want to give you a hand for that because you're saving the whole industry. Okay. But I love the construction company because they rent my home and also insurance housing going through renovation. So I want them to not, I want them to extend. I want them to not finish on time. Okay. When I hear them ask me, hey, Dr. Chow, can I please extend? My project is taking longer. My home is not finished. I was like, let me think about it. Of course you can. That's why I'm here right here to change. Okay. And what? That was easy. Okay. That's how you make an extra thousands of dollars a month, guys. Like right before this call, I was on a coaching call with my clients. One of them has 2 houses in California. And listen to this, right? Rent is so high in California, right? And you guys are over there complaining and all of that about how high rent is in California, right? Well, guess what? Problems are opportunities, guys. You guys get it? The rents are so high in California. Guess how much he was making with those rents? You're not going to believe it, guys. Okay, so on average, we only make $2,000 a month if you're in Texas, for example. He's rolling in $6,000 to $8,000 profit a month per house. Those 2 houses, he's making $15K a month. 2 houses doing corporate housing, midterm rental, last telling you. Okay. So problems are always opportunity. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. Okay. So you are in a higher rental area. Count that as a blessing, guys, because you are making way more than, people in St. Louis or Dallas, like I am. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay. So just remember that, guys. The bigger problem you solve, the higher the reward. Yeah, I like this Leslie guy. Very good. Thanks for your participation. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I used to be a contractor and never ever finished on time. That's right. That's right. See? How to shortlist an area for a property. Hey, Leslie, I like you. Book a call on my calendar, actually, my team, or unless you're already work with Michael. Otherwise, let's go, Anyway, let me look at the other questions here. Anything I missed, let me know. Guys, how to shortlist an area for a property if it's 25 minutes from the airport without work. What do you mean shortlist? Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes from highways, hospitals, and hotels is your short list. Okay. Airport, you could put that in there, but that could be a good thing too, you know. But it's not like the biggest thing is the highways, hospital, and hotel, like I said earlier when I analyze the property. Okay, there's also three more H's that my team do not tell people, okay? That's only for our paying clients. I gotta be fair with them. But more importantly, with the information, guys, is the coaching, okay? So for example, two of the people I coached last week, they said like, oh, I've been looking for weeks. Dr. Chow, I have no property. Today, both of them have two big yeses from landlord right after I coached them, like just a couple days ago. What's the difference? I asked them because I always trying to find, I'm learning too. I like, what's the difference? What's the difference? I want them to learn as well. They said, uh, actually not, I don't think much of a difference. I implement what you said and I say it with more confidence. And it's something about tapping into your energy. And I suddenly, literally the next day, I got yeses. Okay. So it's not me, guys. It's the power, whatever you believe in. Okay. It's like you tap into the power source. You tap into the right kind of energy. And that's why I always learn from billionaires or some people who do bigger things than I have, because I can tap into the energy. I tap into their flow. They already built that flow for the last 10, 20 years. And when I can be a part of it, like Grant Cardone or Tony Robbins, I tap into their flow, guys. That's so important. And I pay big bucks for those guys. Like this is chump change, what I pay to them. I pay them hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to coach me. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. Is it worth it? Yeah, it made me millions. Of course it's worth it. People always look at the cost, they don't look at the value they receive. It's not spending, it's investing into your future. Okay. If you take hundreds of thousands of dollars and buy a car or a boat or something and you're not doing anything with it, then yeah. But if you really invest it into yourself, which is the biggest investment, that you're gonna get the biggest return from Warren Buffett, who's the greatest investor of all time. He said, invest in yourself. Okay. So anyway, let me see if there's any other questions here. Make sure. All right, Pi is here. Let's bring Pi on. Pi is one of my best students. I'm so proud of her. And she has done tremendous. Hey, Pi, how are you?
I'm well, Dr. Chow. How are you? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Thank you for
Awesome.
being to tell people where you're from and your journey with us.
Sure, yeah. So my husband and I, we're from the Metro Detroit area in Michigan, and we joined the program in February of 23. Since then, at first we were a little hesitant, but we've been following Dr. Chow for maybe about a year, and so we figured, why not, right? Why not take the leap? If we want to, change, something has to change, right? We all know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, thinking that we're going to get different results. And so we figured, you know what, we need to do something. Tony and I, we both come from the corporate world. We are high income earners, but we both also realized that the moment that we stop working is also the moment that we stop making money. And so we're just thinking about, as our children are getting older, we want to spend some time with our kids. And the only way to do that is find something that is passive. And you guys, when Dr. Chow said this is a passive, um, I guess at first we kind of thought maybe it'd just be kind of like a side gig type of deal. But this really is passive. And when I say passive, it's really hands off. Obviously, when you first get the home, you have to, put in a lot of work to kind of furnish the place. But after that, you are just really sitting back and collecting money. And so we've been into the program for a little over a year now, and we have 5 homes. They're all in the Metro Detroit area. We have yet to go out of state to other states. We want to explore other states, but I think for right now, we just don't have that capacity because our kids are young and we feel like we would have to kind of need partners in other states. Obviously, we are part of the chat where there's a lot of other students in different states, so we could partner up with them. But I think right now we're comfortable with the 5 that are actually in state here. So, but yeah, we're making average of our houses. We're probably making anywhere. So we have 5 houses. 3 of the 5 are making 3,000 a month, and then the other 2 is 2,500 a month. So that is, yeah, really, really passive income. We could, one of us could stop working if we wanted to, but I think before we stop, I think we want to scale up to 10 houses before one of us can actually quit our job and then just really take on this business full time. But it really is a very passive, hands-off type of business. With those 5 houses, we have 2 insurance claims. We have 2, what they call digital nomads, where they have like jobs that they have contracted with one of the big 3, GM, Ford, and Chrysler here in the Metro Detroit area. And so they're here for a 3 months period. And then the other one, we actually have a travel nurse who's been there for about 6 months now. So for medical professionals, they usually stay for 89 days. That's their contract. And so she has just recently renewed with us. And so, yeah, she'll be there for coming up to her 6 months. And I think she really liked where she's at. So she had already messaged us that I think she wants to renew. So definitely, we have not done very much at all besides just the furnishing the homes prior to our clients coming in.
Amazing. Give her a hand, guys. That's amazing. Stay right there when asking questions. Um, so I just want to recap for people who hopefully you'll pay attention, didn't go to sleep, because that if this doesn't fire you up, I don't know what does. Okay. So check this out. I has been a teacher for a long time, right? How long have you been
Yeah.
a teacher?
So I have been a professor at the college for since 2012. And so I was there teaching um, the nursing students. And then in 2016, I became the dean. So I've been the
Yeah,
dean ever since 2016. And then my husband, he's in sales. And so he works for AAA.
right. And how many hours do you guys put in each per week at your job?
Oh, even though we're salary, of course, we have to be there for 8 hours every single day, right? Sometimes even more than that. It all depends, right? And so, yeah, definitely much, much more than what we have to put into this business for sure.
Right. And this business, is fair to say that you only put in about how many hours a week now?
Maybe if maybe 1 to 2 hours
One to
amongst
two.
all the 5 houses.
Yeah, you guys hear that,
Yeah,
right? And if I do the math correctly, you're making about what, 12 to 14,000 a month, somewhere around there with
more
this
than
spread.
that because we have the 3 that's making 3,000, right? So that's 9, and then the 2 that's making 25, so that's like 14,000, yeah, a month.
14,000 a month, guys. That's amazing. Okay. I don't know why. So I went to school for 8 years, become a doctor, and like bust my ass like 60 hours a week studying. That was the hardest thing I ever done. Be honest with you, like making millions is easier compared to that. And then I got out and I finally passed the test. I'm like, yes, I was making 10K a month. After taxes is 7K. After student loans is like 5K. Okay. So they are making 14K a month, guys. That's what most doctors make these days with a mountain high of student loans. So, and they did
It's
it with
it's
less
um
than a year.
it's more than my salary as a
Yeah, there
dean.
you
So
go. Is a dean of a school. So, and
yeah.
I mean, I love that. And she's a dean. She know about education. So, and I love that. So that just says a lot about the community and the aspect. Like, do y'all think y'all could actually do it without the community, without the coaching, without everything that we provide you guys?
Absolutely not. Obviously, we have the coaching Monday through Thursday, right? There's always a call. And then because we are also in a level higher than some students, you get actually the one session each week, which is like a Tuesday night with Dr. Chow yourself. So, like this conversation that I'm having with Dr. Chow right now, you guys can have that every single Tuesday night with him.
Yes,
So
yes.
he gives you the live feedback. If you want them as in like the coaches to analyze the property before you go in and, talk to the property owner, to the property managers, they will analyze the property for you, letting you know, yeah, this is a good property, or they're like, no, stay away. So anything that you need, you put into the chat. People, all of the students throughout the chat, they will give you feedback, whether it's from their own personal experience or what they have learned. It really is a community that's very, very helpful. So whatever it is that you put in there, obviously the coaches will chime in too, but a lot of the students will kind of share their experiences too. So it has definitely been invaluable to be a part of the community.
That's awesome. That's coming from a dean of a big school. So I don't know how to say more than that. That's amazing. And what do you say to people who are on the fence? And I'm sure people have doubts and fear, and it's understandable, something new for them. How do you help them to, overcome that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, Tony and I, we were on the fence for a very long time too. But now looking back, I'm just thinking like, why didn't we do it sooner? Um, honestly, if you don't take that leap of faith, you'll never know what's on the other side, right? So for those who are thinking, is this for me? Should I do it? You owe it to yourself. For me, I'm like Dr. Chow. I went all the way for my terminal degree as well. I have a PhD, all that student loan, and now I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing with all of that? You know what I mean? If I can invest in myself in student loans, spending all that just to work until I die, why can't I invest in something like this that's very, very passive? And so if you're looking for something that's passive, that is making good money, I say go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love any kind of education. So don't get me wrong, right? When I say this, but when you say like the value that you get for traditional education, right? People are standing in line. It's like I was in line. I was like praying for me to get into pharmacy school. I was ready to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I was so happy when I got in, and I don't even think about the money, like 300,000, 400,000, just like 10, right? But when people invest
Right.
into themselves outside of that, they're scared, and the amount is like way less than that, guys. Not hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're not gonna say the amount here. It depends on what package you choose. You can book a call with our top advisors to guide you through. But I mean, wouldn't you say is I think it's way more valuable to learn from somebody already done what you want to do in real life and actually like achieve it, right? And would have a community to help you along the way, wouldn't you say?
Guys, honestly, we made our money back with the one house that we did in less than a year. We made all of our money back.
There
So
you go.
the other houses are just, um, you know, the cherry on top. But if you think that, you're not going to be able to get your money back, I guarantee you will. Because you just got to think if you make about, 2 to 3 thousand per house, times 12 months, that's your money back already. I guarantee you will get your money back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, That's what I'm saying. You only been doing this for one
Mm-hmm.
year. If you
Yep.
scale this up for 10 years, I mean that
Mm-hmm.
one year that's like 200,000, 10 years like $2 million. So I mean it's
Right.
like multiply your investment back into yourself 100 times, 200 times, and then your kids, the next generation that you can teach them how they're gonna do it,
Mm-hmm.
how they're gonna live with that is priceless, right?
Right.
So it's not just about the money, but it's about time freedom and location
Absolutely.
freedom and relationship freedom for your family. When you say,
Yeah, absolutely. Tony and I, we have gone on 3 family vacations already, and we have been bringing our 2 older boys along just so that they can see what we do. And my oldest son was like, "This is so easy. I think I could do this." I'm like, "I know," and he's 12, so
there
if
you
you think he
go.
can do it, I'm pretty sure you all can do it too.
I love that. And that's what I want more the younger generation, I mean,
Hmm.
we have 15 years old student who made it as well. So, and
Hmm.
we give out scholarship if you guys part of the program, your kids under like I would say under 18 or younger can learn for free. Welcome to them to call, ask me question. I love kids. So that's my scholarship is to give back to the community. But anyway, thank you so much, Pi, for being here. You're always amazing. I love your energy and keep on doing what you're doing and help a lot more people. Okay.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Awesome, guys. Guys, if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we have a few packages depending on where you are at, where you want to go, how much help you need, and also some few other factors as well. So that's why it's very customized based on where you're at and all of that, your situation. So that's why having that one-on-one free consultation, we can give you the best, you know, strategy, the best consultation for where you are at. So that's why you just gotta book that call to find out for yourself, okay? All right. Next, we're gonna talk about, okay, oh no, well, I have a question. If average $2,000 per month, was that above the mortgage? Yeah, exactly. This is net profit. We're talking about profit, guy. We're not talking about gross. You know why? Because gross revenue is gross. You guys get it? People say that gross all the time. They're like, oh, I generated millions of dollars of revenue, tens of millions of dollars a year in e-commerce. How much money you actually making? Maybe 10,000 a year. I'm not knocking e-commerce, but you know what I mean. Like, I tried that before. I did that a lot, and man, you say you have tens of millions of dollars in revenue, but you're only making like 5% profit margin. That's like nothing. Or even 1%. It's all about the profit, guys. Who care about the gross? Gross is gross. Okay, it's about the net. The net is what count. So $2,000 a month net after arbitrage. Now, if you own the property and you have a mortgage on it, you actually make more than that. And this is just average, guys. Again, in California, one of my students I just coached an hour ago is making 7,000 a month per property. 7K a month. Okay. So it just depends on where your area, but I always want to under promise, over deliver. So that's why we say 2K a month on average nationwide. Okay. If you're in higher rent state, you're gonna make more than that. Like Florida, New York, etc. Chicago too, you can make more. Like Pi's making 3,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, all right, let's move on to our last but most important topic is how do you get these corporate clients? Okay. That's that's the biggest question. Okay. So write this down. You got to contact the human resource department of each of these companies. That's who you should contact is the human resource department, guys. Okay. Why? Because the human resource is they have the connections, they have the list, they have everything you ever need to achieve. Okay. So with that, sorry, let me connect my laptop here fell out of place. See, this is live. This is not AI. I got to connect, so get my juice in. Okay, I am back. So human resource department is where you want to go. So there's always the hard way or the easy way to do anything, okay? The hard way is to call the human resource department of all these companies close by, cold call them and tell them what you do. And then hopefully you land one that actually say yes, and then you test them out, and then to find out that they don't pay or whatever, and then you find another one. That's the hard way. There's always an easy button. Okay. The easy button is just leverage our resources that we have built for the last 10 years with hundreds of students. So we have tested hundreds of resources, maybe even 1,000 by this time, to sort out who is the real deal, who that's not going to scam your money, who is going to actually pay, and who actually got the real corporate clients. Because a lot of these companies are just a lot of show with no flow, okay? So that's why within our community is such a safer space to be in, because we have tested so many sources. So we have our secret Rolodex, over 30 something sources that we save for our clients only. And those sources are invaluable, because like Pi said, just one deal, she made her money back in the first year investing with us. Okay. First year, one deal. She did 5. Imagine 10 years from now, 100 years, it's 100x return, guys. Where can you get 100 times return? Okay. So, but if for those of you that still think that you can do this by yourself, God bless you. If you really want to do this, I give you the how-to. How-to is contact the human resource department of hospitals, construction companies, they are a big one. IT companies, they are also big as well. Insurance adjuster, they are very big too. These insurance adjuster, their job is to analyze the damage of the home, and then they will submit documents to the insurance, and insurance will pay. So those are people who you want to be friend with and connect with. Also, some other, like medical professionals associations as well. I know, I love travel nurses, nothing wrong with them. I love travel nurses, right? I'm medical background. However, if you're talking about clientele, who are the best client on order, my favorite are insurance clients, because insurance got the most resources, and they paid, and they have to pay. They're obligated to pay based on their contract with you, okay, or with your client. And then secondly would be like construction project management companies, because those almost always extend, and they don't, and these construction guys, they don't ask for much, okay? I love construction guys. They're so easy to manage. A lot of times they will fix your house for you when you have some minor things, and they don't even ask for anything, because they're in construction. They want to get it done, okay? And then my third personal favorite would probably be travel medical professional nurses and stuff, okay? And maybe with that, like IT or digital nomads as well. Why? Because digital nomads and nurses, they just don't get paid that much. God bless them. They're overworked and underpaid. So they can't really pay you that much for your rent, versus insurance housing versus corporate housing. Now we're going to talk about some more advanced strategies of how do you price strategy, negotiate, and that is way more advanced, depending on who your client is. If I have a phone call from an insurance client claim, the conversation is way different if I have a phone call from a travel nurse, okay? Now, my heart go out to medical professionals, so of course I'm going to help out the travel nurse, right? But I'm saying if it's an insurance claim, first question, here's some high advanced stuff, okay? If you guys are sleeping, time to wake up. Pay attention right now, okay? Money time, money time. Okay, I said the best for last. So here's his money. Here's money right here. Whoever give out the first number loses in negotiation. Okay, whoever give out the first number loses. So when they have that phone call, always ask them, especially if they're insurance clients, ask them, what price range are you looking for? Price range, not price per month, not your budget. You know what budget is to us? The word budget is a cuss word. Write that down. Budget is a cuss word. Okay. Why? Because budget is a very limiting word. Okay. And when you want to close this deal at the highest level, you want them not to limit their mind. You want to ask them a price range. The price range for an insurance company could be like, let's say they say like 6,000 to 10,000. Well, you know their price range, right? But if you ask for their budget, they're gonna tell you 6,000. You see the difference? That's like $4,000 more a month you could be making, my friend. That's a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? So the price range is so important. And then ask them, what else are you looking for? Do they have any pets? You know, all of that. So with insurance clients, we're gonna charge them with pet rent, you know, admin fee rent, management rent, whatever. There's just so many things more that we can do with insurance clients. So those are more advanced strategy, and depending on the deal, is case by case basis as well. And that's why coaching is so important, because you know, for our students, we're able to help them negotiate these deals that can make them an extra 1,000, 2,000 bucks a month. And if you scale that out, that's $10,000 to $20,000 more a year. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? With one deal, one contract. But more importantly, the money they make is the skill set that they gain. Okay? The skill set that they gain. Okay? Focus on the skill, guy, not on the money. Whatever you do. Okay? Because these skills are transferable. Okay? All right. So those are more like advanced strategies that I just gave you guys for free right there. So how many like that, right? Okay. So put some likes and heart in the chat. All right. Okay. So now, my team dropped the link in the chat again for those that want to book a call with on the last maybe 30 minutes here, if that. So if you haven't already booked a call, what are you doing? Like, why are you here? I don't get it. Like, you know, if I'm somewhere and I'm there, I'm gonna take advantage of whatever I can, because why would I waste my time? Okay. So you haven't already, there's probably only a couple slots left for the free consultation. So book it. It's not gonna change my life 1 ounce, but it's gonna change yours, that's for sure. And that's why I'm doing this too, okay? So because after a while, you know, doing another house or making some more money, it's just money. But when I see my students succeed, like Pi, who are about to retire because of this business after serving in the education field for a long time, I won't say her age, she'd kill me. Okay. But I'm kidding. But you know, that is what really give me the juice now. Or see people who transform their lives within months instead of years. That's what will give me the juice to work full time, overtime. Okay. Uh, yeah, Trish, just work with Michael. If you talk with Michael in the past, Michael's the man. Okay. Because Michael is our top advisor, and just you know, text Michael, or Michael keep a note Trish, and text Trish your personal calendar so you can book a call together. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see here. What else? No, it's all good. Nothing to be sorry about. It's a good question. Okay. For those who watch social media, the link is in my bio, the link in my bio for book a call with our team. So take advantage of that before it's gone. And that's what I learned from Tony Robbins, by the way. He said, when you are in a moment of inspiration, you got to make that commitment. Otherwise, it will never get done. Okay. So my job here is to help you to overcome any fear, doubt, and just take the next step for you and your family. Okay. That's my way of contributing to the world. Okay. So book that call you haven't already, and then we guide you every step of the way and see what's worked for you and what's not worked for you, and see if it's a good fit. You might not be a good fit for us either. Again, we're looking for three things: being coachable. Okay, number one, on a scale of 1 to 10, gotta be an 8 or a 9. If you're not coachable, I can't help you. Number two, you gotta be a little bit persistent. You gotta have a little bit persistent in you. Not a lot. You don't have to make a bunch of cold calls, you know. But this is entrepreneurship. This is not put in the clock and you get paid, you know. And by the way, what's the worst trade in the world? It's trading your time for money. Okay. Oh, sorry. Trish. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're referring to Tiger Mike, not we have two Mike. So maybe yeah, whoever you work in the past, just stick with that person to be fair with the team, you know. So there you go. That's right. That's right. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right, team. Any other questions here? So let me go over the financial freedom formula again and kind of share with you what we have as well. Because those of you who are interested in what we do and want to know more. Let me see here. Make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in our program, this is what it looks like. What we provide, what you provide. Refresh this. Okay, so again, what you provide is being persistent, being coachable, and just a few hours a week. Okay. What you provide, that's what you provide. And what we provide is industry specific training, market analysis, process, walk through, ask questions, all of that. Okay. And then also the scripts, the strategy. We have over 400 hours within our library of content, by the way. So we have ample of content, live training, recorded. We are the oldest coaching company in this industry. So we have the most corporate housing sources and the most insurance housing sources. So that way you can get the private book ASAP. Okay. And also how to close the landlord, the location secret, how to scale fast. The whole goal of this is for you to earn 10 to 20K passive income in 3 to 6 months, not 30, 60 years like traditional real estate. Okay. Not even 3 to 6 years like most, other gambling out there. 3 to 6 months. And I'll show you how. So there are three phases in this market. The first phase, the market analysis to find your golden pie location. Right? What is the golden pie location, like what I did earlier, but we're going to go even deeper. And then the second phase is how you close the landlord to sublease their property, leverage our corporate housing network over 150 partners. And then the third phase, it would give you the database of our proven sources of corporate housing and insurance housing, so that way you get booking right away. That's it. Here's the financial freedom formula. Take a screenshot of this, share this, whatever, okay? Month one, just do one property, make you 2K a month. if you're in California, Florida, you can put this number as 3 or 4K a month, okay? Month 2, do 2 properties, making 6K a month. Month 3, you do 2 more properties, now you have 5 properties, making you 10K a month, right? You just heard from Pi, she has 5 properties, making her 14K a month, right? So this is very possible for you. Now you do this for the next 6 months, now you got 11 properties, making you about 22K a month. 22K a month, guy. That's more than most doctors make. Okay, most doctors these days, after they pay their student loans and taxes, they're not making 20K a month. Okay. So why? Because with this business, you get to keep a lot of what you make because this is a business. You get a lot of tax write-off and it's backed up by real estate. So you get even more tax write-off. Disclaimer, we are not tax attorney. This is not legal financial advice. So that's why this is so powerful, because you have a business instead of a job. With a job, you pay like 30–40% income tax and all a bunch of other tax. Whereas a business, if you play the cards right, sometimes you're paying a lot less than that. Let's just play it that way. How many here want to keep what you make? Okay. The best business that you can do that kind of tax exempt in is real estate, guys. Real estate, because everywhere you go is real estate, right? So everywhere you go is a tax write-off, you know? Everywhere you go is a tax write-off. Because everywhere you go, you look at real estate. Isn't that true? Yeah. Even that when I'm on vacation, I'm looking at real estate. I'm thinking about my business. I'm looking at the area. I'm working on my business in my mind, right? I am. So that's real estate. Everywhere you go is real estate. You get it? Okay. All right. So these are the packages that we're gonna help you deal with and all of that. And all of this gonna be covered inside of the free consultation call you're interested in that. Okay. But other than that, that's the financial freedom formula. You want to put this everywhere, so that way you keep what you want, you keep the vision in your mind. Okay. So I think I'll end with this. Let me answer any question. I'll end with something here. Hold on. If we on property, is this good? Yeah, of course. If you own the property, you're gonna make more than if you rent somebody else's property, right? Because the mortgage is always less than the rent, because the landlord needs to make some money too. So of course, if you own the property, it could be good, but if you own a property in a small town, it's not gonna work in. So what you want to do is leverage that property, pull out some money, line of credit, equity, and then rent, arbitrage all the property. So Trish, for example, I show you, if you own a property in that small town, you don't want to do this business in that small town, but you want to pull the money out of that house by get a line of credit, a home equity loan, whatever. And then you go and rent, 10 houses in St. Louis, for example, right? Because that's how you leverage. The key to freedom fast is leveraging, guys. We're leveraging other people money, other people time, other people property with us, okay? And leveraging our knowledge and experience. You see? Other question. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Contact human resource department. Yeah, thank you, Trish. Yeah, human resource department, guys. That's how you get a corporate clients. Human resource department of hospitals, of construction company, of any other company out there. You know, be creative, not just even landscaping. One of my students, she's just contacted a landscaper that doing landscaping next to her house, and she tell them what do we do, and lo and behold, they need a house. So they rent it from her, and she making 3-4K a month for 5 months contract, and that will repeat every year. Okay, so don't just limit yourself in what I tell you. But anyway. All right, so I don't think there's any more questions. My team, if I miss any questions, please message me or just unmute and tell me. I want to cover all the questions. And yes, all this is free, by the way. So, so I hope y'all get some value the last couple of days, right? Pop some likes, some heart in the chat. Okay. And yeah, I hope this provides some good value to you and add some value to your life. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yes. Thank you for being here as well. Yep. It's all about gratitude, guys. All about gratitude. The more you're grateful, the more you're gonna get. The more you're ungrateful, the more it's gonna be taken away from you. That's it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna end with a story. So let me see if I can pull this up so I can show you guys real quick here. So everybody put down your why. Why are you doing this? That's the most important thing. Okay. Why are you doing this business? Or why are you taking out the time of your life to do this? Okay. Oh, and for those of you who want to have testimonial, just go. My team has dropped the testimonial link. It's Beyond B&B Secrets /testimonial. Okay. And let me show you this. So right here, okay. So look, let's do this.
Thinking about COVID housing, Airbnb arbitrage. Love it, love it. Love it. Yeah, I love anything that's big.
So you're the man, the myth, and the legend. I think a lot of people like the model. I think the model is very successful. An easy way to get into passive income because it doesn't require much capital up front. Just off of 1 or 2 Airbnb properties, and you don't even have to own it. You can run an entire Airbnb arbitrage empire without owning a single house. And I think that's awesome. It's awesome. His business model is amazing. He's crushing it.
What a great opportunity. And if people can learn from you how to create passive income.
I've been in real estate for probably 3 decades now. So I love it. You know, I think that's exciting because I was just sharing with you that I've been staying at more Airbnb than hotel.
It's amazing. And I'm happy to bring you onto our space. They can make some money too.
That's the way to go. Having lots of real estate is passive income. While you're sleeping, you're making money.
I think that's a great business you do because you don't invest in those assets. That's the best business, man.
Getting his plan together so we could go scale Airbnb business to a whole nother level.
Awesome. Cool. So those are some of the biggest names like Grant Cardone and all that. So I just want to let you know, not just what we do, but some of the big name is, verify what we do as well. All those are like some of the biggest influencers you can find as well. So definitely, if you haven't, my team, if you haven't already, copy that link for the testimonial, guys, and watch all these testimonials, okay? Every of these stories has been very touching. It's been tremendous in what we do and see what's possible here. These are actual screenshots of my students, how much they make, their income earnings and everything, okay? But more importantly is what can it do for you and your family, okay? That's what really matters, okay? Not what it can do for us, right? Is what it can do for you. So make sure that you're getting what you want, getting what you need. Okay. Those that watch the testimonial, let me do a real quick one. This one is very, very powerful too.
Jumped into this group and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane because it was our first big goal, right? Like get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our first booking.
In my first month, I was able to lock my first property in. That was gaining me about $4,500 a month in income.
Now she's making
Filled
20,
with
30,000.
people of all different levels of experience, and then of course, we have Dr. Chow, the guru.
Dr. Cho and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chow would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in moving.
Help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost happening, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first.
Retired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
BNB secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group, you'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, in your 20s and be free. Absolutely. Right? That is awesome, man. I love these guys. How many properties do you have? 7. In how many months?
4 months.
4 months.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Per home. Yeah. So that's 6-figure income right here. Right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I'm about to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm working on my second one. It's 2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy is great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right away.
Awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man.
Awesome, guys. Cool. So, okay. I'll end with one last story, and then we can all go to our merry way, okay? So a lot of those students have gone on to make many times more than what they share in that video. That was probably 2 years ago video, but anyway, we got a more updated one, but I just thought that would be fun to share some of the old memories. So picture a day. Okay, so picture this day for you as well. Picture a day where you able to take your family on your dream vacation, whatever it is. Okay, for me, it was my mom, my dad on a resort overlooking the ocean, and that's what they want. And my mom is 12-year cancer survivor, God bless her. But thank God I did a lot of traveling back when I can, because she couldn't really travel much anymore. So that's why it's so important for you guys to take care of your family now, because you never know what will happen, right? So if all this did is to give you the freedom lifestyle, it would be worth it to do this, okay? If all this did is to give you the skill set to earn 6-figure income in the next 6 months, it would be worth it. That's what you gotta ask yourself. Only you can answer this. If all this did is to give you a time spending your life on passion and purpose and take care of your loved one, fulfill your promises, will be worth it. This is my mom and dad, okay? And picture this day where I take to them to this amazing all-inclusive resort overlooking the water. And my mom looked me straight in the eye and said, "Son, thank you so much," with tears in her eyes. "Thank you so much for taking care of me and my husband. Even though I was the one who tried to stop you in the beginning, you took the leap of faith. And now I'm just so proud of you, so grateful for you." And I had tears in my eyes as well. And That was some moments that I will never forget. Okay. So what is that moment for you? Picture that perfect day for you and your family. Even if it doesn't happen yet, picture that day. What is your vision? What is your dream? What do you want to do? Is it your son? Is it your daughter? Is it your parents? Is it your spouse? What do you want to do for them? How do you want it to be? Never let that go, guys. Never let that go. Okay. And you got to fight for your freedom, because freedom is not free. Okay. We're so blessed to live in one of the freest countries on earth. But without financial freedom, we don't really have freedom. Okay. So really remember that and take it to heart. Okay. So my question to you is, if all this did is to give you that freedom, so that way you can fulfill your promises, take care of your family the way they deserve, would it be worth it to do this? Only you can answer that, guys. So I'll end with that, guys. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. And book a call with us. We'd love to help you if you haven't already. You're on my social media. The call is on my link in my bio. Other than that, let's end this with a celebration. Great job for being here, guys. So proud of you guys. God bless you all. Take care. And let's make a difference. Bye-bye. Thank you. Peace.